Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for tuning in to this DIY video. I am going to be showing you how to make a birthday pin using a few things. I'm going to go ahead and grab my hot glue gun, turn it on so it can start heating up. So, to make a birthday pin, you'll need a few things. Your hot glue gun, your glue sticks, the birthday pin colors, the ribbon that you're going to be using. I have a lot to choose from. I also have some scraps that I'm going to be using as well. You need your base of what you're using to make your birthday pin on. I'll explain what this is in a second. Your pin for your customer to pin their pin on. Okay. I've already pre-cut my customer's age. She'll be turning 80. I used just regular cardstock. And I use my Cricut Explorer machine to cut that out. You're going to need scissors, a rotary blade. This is what I use to cut my ribbon. A pen, a cigarette lighter, Elmer's Craft Bond glue. This is some amazing glue. I use this a lot with my paper crafts. This is really good to invest in. Of course, you will need a cutting mat. I got this one from Walmart. It was only 18 bucks. Some more cardstock. Felt. You can buy it single or you can buy it in a pack. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. This is what I used to put on the back of my base for my birthday pin. And of course, you're going to need stickers for the customer's name. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I already have a glue stick in my glue gun already, so I'm gonna just put this one to the side. So pretty much it's simple. To make a birthday pin, it can be time consuming. That's the only thing about it. Birthday pins can become time consuming. I think the quickest I made a birthday pin was maybe 30 minutes. Maybe, if that. Okay, so believe it or not, when I am done with my ribbon, I take these little round parts off and I save them. This is what I use to make my birthday pins. It's just regular old cardboard, but it's sturdy enough to make my birthday pin. So this is what I use to start off making my birthday pins. I use the felt to cover up the back part. So that's why you need a pen so that you can trace that circle. So we're going to go ahead and trace the circle. And it don't have to be perfect. Just go ahead and trace around that. And it's good to have a good cutting mat so that way whatever surface you're working on, you won't mess up your surface. You won't mess up your table. Because I know some people craft out of their kitchen. You know, everybody don't have a craft room or a craft space. And sometimes you just got to use what you have. So just invest in a cutting mat so you won't mess up your stuff. These are my favorite scissors in the whole wide world. These are from Fiskars. I got the set from Michael's. The original price was $30, but with my coupon, I paid like $18. They also come with a pink pair of a rotary blade. But let me tell you, for those crafters out there, invest in you a good pair of scissors. Those Dollar Tree scissors can only get so much done. Fiskars is like my favorite brand. I have a mini pair of scissors and I have these big scissors. Sometimes you need those mini scissors to help you out with those smaller projects that the big scissors can't do for you. So, make sure you invest in that. So, I like to use my mini scissors. They're good and sharp. Very, very good scissors. I got these from Michael's. So, definitely invest in a good pair of scissors when you can. Okay. So, when I'm cutting out the base for my pen, I like to cut outside of that circle. I like to have that extra room to work with. And I'm going to tell you why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut outside of that circle. So that way I can have a bigger circle. Okay. See how good these are cutting? I don't have to do much work. Okay. And your circle doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to look neat. Now, I am working with Mardi Gras colors, by the way. My customer requested Mardi Gras. So, see how you have room outside of that cardboard? I like to cut my circles bigger. That way when I am placing my ribbons on my birthday pin, I have room to work with. And also this part on the back is not showing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take my glue gun. Glue the part that I am covering up. I sometimes go heavy with the glue because I want to make sure, you know, this stuff don't come off. The part that you wrote on, that's the part that you're going to put face down on that base. Okay, and you're just going to press it. Press it, press it, press it. Boom, look at that. That's it. So now we got that done. Put that to the side. What I like to do when I'm doing birthday pins, I like to start off with my customer's name. So you want to use big ribbon and little ribbon. So this would be your big ribbon. And this would be, I have a lot of ribbon, y'all. This would be your little ribbon. You want to have both sizes. You don't need to get the ones that's that big, but those are your two standard sizes. This is 7/8 inches. And this one is 5/8 inches. So make sure you're using those two sizes when you're doing your birthday pins. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. So my customer's name is Maxine. So what I like to do, I like everything to be cleared. I'm going to get my base ribbon for the name. Now I'm using gold glitter stickers. So you want to use a solid color that doesn't mash with the name. So I'm using a solid white color ribbon. And I'm going to look for her name with these letters. These letter stickers came from Walmart. They're about $3 a piece. I use these a lot. As you can see, I have a lot of them because I'm constantly running out of the main letters. So what you want to do is, it doesn't have to be perfect for this part, but you want to start finding the letters to your customer's name and start placing it. Start placing it on her pen. So I am completely out of these small letter A's. So now I'm going to have to use all big letters, which that's fine because her name is not that long. So it works out. But I am constantly buying these, y'all, because I'm always running out of the main letters. Always. So now we have to use all big letters for her name. Because normally I'll use one big letter for the first initial. And then all lowercase letters. So I have to use big ones now. Which is fine. Because like I say, her name is not that long. So it's actually okay. So right now I'm just finding the letters to her name. Spelling it out. I have so many of these stickers, y'all. And I know it's probably a waste of money. Sometimes I do print out on my Cricut machine their name and just print it out and heat press it. But I like these. These letters, you know, they're bold. I like bold stuff. I'm a Virgo, so I'm extra. I like for stuff to stand out. Looking for an E. Oh, I was like, Lord, please let me have one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go buy some more of these again because I'm running out of A's. I've ran out of the lowercase A's. So like I say, the name placement doesn't have to be perfect right now. Right now, we're just placing the name on the ribbon, okay? I just had to check and make sure my video was still recording because last time I recorded a video, it got deleted. So I just want to make sure we're still recording. Okay, so we got her name laid out. Boom. So now you're going to put the letters to the side. You're going to get your rotary blade and you're going to measure out how long that is, which is normally about 8 inches. Hers is 7.5, but I'm going to still cut it at 8. I'm going to take my rotary blade and I'm going to cut at 8 inches. Now this is a brand new mat, so I have to break it in. All right, so we got her name out the way. So now I'm going to cut out 5 strips of these 4 inches long. So 5 of them 4 inches long. Okay. So all you're going to do is just measure it out. Cut 5 inches. I mean, not 5 inches. I meant to say 4 inches. Sorry. So now I got to cut that extra inch off. You need 5 of them at 4 inches long. My apologies. So it's okay. We need 4 more. And I'm going to tell you why you need these. Right now, we're working on the ribbons for the birthday pin. And it's a process, you guys. It is a process. But that's okay. All right, I got 5 of those. Boom. So now we can put this to the side. Because I got my main strip with the name. I got my 5 pieces for the center. So now we can go on to the next color, okay? So now I have another thick ribbon. So we're going to cut 2 pieces of these at 8 inches because these are going to go inside of the customer's name. So 8 inches long, and you're only going to do 2. This is going to be so pretty. I decided to upgrade my customer and give her a little glam because she's turning 80, y'all. That is a blessing. So I want to make sure her 80th birthday is special because my grandmother, unfortunately, isn't here anymore. So I just love to see women make it past, you know, that age, like that mark. Like, that's a blessing. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I put it back. So now I'm going to do, since I did 5 of the white, I'm going to do 4 of the purple. And you're going to do 4 of those 4 inches long. Got a little carried away talking about Granny. I miss her so much. I miss that lady. 2, 3, 4. Having this cutting mat is like so convenient. It is like my best friend, y'all. I love it. Okay. So we got that and that. So now we're going to work on our smaller, skinnier ribbons that I was telling you guys about. So I'm going to use my scraps. I'm going to use these for the shorter pieces, not for the longer pieces because they're all flimsy. So I'm going to fold them and glue them together anyway. So those are just for the center part of the ribbon. I'm going to get the pieces that are still good, and I'm going to cut 2 8 inches of this green glitter. Honey, she is going to love this pen, hopefully. I be so extra, y'all. Like, I just love making people happy. I love to make people smile. My name is Joy, so I feel like that's my purpose here on earth, is to make people laugh, make them smile, motivate them, encourage them, you know? So I got that. So I can put that to the side. I don't need to do any more white. I don't want to do too much white. I want it to be Mardi Gras. So we want to focus on Mardi Gras colors. So I got my green already. Purple. I can do one more purple. So I already used the thick glitter purple. So I'm going to use this one. Like I said, I had options. I don't have to use all of them, but I like to grab so I can choose which ones I want to work with. And this is brand new ribbon. I get all my ribbon from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby. I very seldomly shop at Michaels for ribbon because Walmart's cheaper, Dollar Tree is cheaper, and Hobby Lobby always having half off. So very seldomly I get ribbon from Michaels. So I'm going to cut, see, I have my thick ribbons, the thicker pieces, and now I'm working with my skinnier pieces. So I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut 4 pieces, 4 inches on this purple one. 1, And you're probably wondering why am I doing all the same size? Because that is what works for me. If you guys want to cut your ribbons in layers, you can. 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. But keep in mind, 5, 6 inches in the center is going to be kind of big. Unless your customer requests they want a big pen. But I try to make it to where it's comfortable for my customer, to where it's not overbearing their outfit or overbearing them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no big old pen just like there in your face. Unless you request it. So over the years, I've done pens for a while. I realized, okay, let me do it this way. And that's what worked for me. So all of my ribbon that goes in the center, I do all of them 4 inches. And it ended up looking perfect. So I did 4 pieces of that in 4 inches. Now I'm going to cut 2 8 inches to go on side of the ribbon. And then we'll have gold left. And when I'm done using this, like not using it, I like to cover it up so I won't cut myself. By the grace of God, I don't think I ever cut myself with that rotary blade. And I hope I don't. I'm very cautious when working with crafting stuff. I try to be very cautious. Okay. So, like I said, I've upgraded my customer. So, I'm going to be blinging out her pen a little bit. Using some bling. I got this one from Dollar Tree, but you can also get it from Amazon too. You can get the big old roll for like $10, $15. So I have some of those too, but right now I'm gonna use this one from Dollar Tree. Now let's get with the gold, baby. Gosh, so pretty. Gold is one of my favorite colors, by the way. So first I want to cut 2 8 inches long to go on side of the other ribbons. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. This must be loose. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Because I'm like, why is this acting crazy? All right. So, I'm going to cut the smaller pieces in a second. But right now, I'm just trying to piece out how I want to lay out my pen. After I've cut all my long pieces out, I try to visualize how to do it. And I think I like it like that. Yeah. So I'm going to push that to the side. And then I'm going to cut 5 of the gold. Now I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't overcut. Because depending on how you lay out your pen, let's say you decide to put it in a certain area, but that certain area only requires 4 pieces, but you've cut 5 pieces. So now you have that extra piece just laying around. So I do 4 and then 5 pieces, 4 and then 5. And if I need to add more, then I'll cut it at that time. But it doesn't make sense to be cutting all them pieces if you don't need them. So, and like I say, this is what works for me. It might not work for you. You might come up with a different regimen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to help you out. So you cut, I've cut 5 of the white, and then I've cut 4 of the big purple. So big white, big purple. Then I've cut 4 of the small purples, and now I'm going to cut 5 of the gold. Oh, now I did it at 5 inches again. Why do I keep doing that? It's okay. If you're in Denham Springs, Baton Rouge area, central area, there's a store called Customcrafts. I love that store. Oh my God. Miss Jan, the owner, she is so sweet. Like, she is the sweetest lady. I get a lot of crafting stuff from there. They sell vinyl, shirts, ribbon. I get my ribbon from there too, by the way. She sells like decor for your wreaths and stuff. She even sells stuff for prom. Like, you want to make the corsages and stuff. Like, she sells it all. So definitely check out Silks and Crafts if you're in that area. Okay. Boom. Now we can start piecing our ribbon together. So I'm going to push my little pieces to the side, and then we're going to glue those in a second. Okay. Get all my stuff out the way. I like to have a open area. Okay. So you glue this piece on last with the customer's name. You do that piece last. So this is how you do your birthday pin. Make sure everything is lined up the same exact way. So whatever you got on this side, make sure it's doing the same on that side, because you don't want your pen going all over the place. You want it to be neat. So now I'm about to start gluing my pieces together. This is how you do a birthday pin. So you're just going to stack that little small green on top of that big purple. You see why I say do big and small? Yeah, that's why. Because it end up looking even at the end. So you're just going to take some glue, rub it on that purple. You don't have to be a lot. And then you're going to push that down. And I got some on my hand, but you know, with hot glue, you just rub it off and it's gone. Okay, now I'm going to add my gold. I want to add it on top or under. Add it under. Okay, just add a little glue. Like I say, it don't have to be a lot. Glue that together. Okay, now you're going to take that purple, put it underneath that gold. It's like a layer. They're stacking on top of each other. Okay. And a hot glue gun can burn your fingers if you're not used to it. So boom, we got one side of our birthday pin complete. That's literally all you do. You just stack them on top of each other. Now we're going to do the same. Make sure whatever you do on this side, you do it on the other side. We're going to take that purple. We're going to take that green, put it on top. Glue that down. I enjoy making birthday pins. I think I like making birthday pins more than anything. To all my t-shirt people, don't take offense. Because it's like, you know how some people like to color, some people like to meditate, some people like to read books. I like to craft. That's how I calm my nerves. When my nerves are bad, I just go to crafting, start making stuff. I want to learn more skills this year. Definitely 2022 is a year that we should definitely reach for the sky. Like, go after everything you want. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely that year. Yeah. If you have some ribbon that's hanging up, just take your scissors and clip it off. That's all you gotta do. I'm just trying to make sure what I do on this side, I do on this side. Because I'm a perfectionist. It gotta look right. I don't play that half-done stuff. No, no, no. All right. Yes, that burned. But it's okay because I'm used to it. All right. All right. So now we can take our base. And we're going to take both of these pieces and glue them together. And you want to kind of turn your ribbon at an angle a little bit. It's kind of angled. But once I glue it, I'll show you guys. So this is what I do. I take my two fingers, my thumb and my index. I pinch that center. I take that index finger. I lift one side up, glue it down. Boom. Then I take the other side, glue it down. I kind of go heavy with the glue because I want to make sure that sucker don't go nowhere. Okay. Now this is how you do your pen. You're just going to push that down a little bit. Okay. Boom. See how I did that? That's it. That's it. That's your pen. Now we're going to take that name and we're going to glue it in the center. That's literally all you do. Take your little glue. Dab some glue on there. Make sure it's even now. And you're going to dab that down. Dab it down. Okay. That's literally all you do. So while all that is drying, we're going to pull it to the side. And we're going to glue our small pieces down. Literally, all you do is glue one side and fold it. That's all you do. And you don't have to use a lot of glue on this part. If you're a crafter, you'll enjoy making pins, birthday pins. They're cute. Especially that purple glitter, that color is gorgeous. That is a really pretty color. Pink is my favorite color, but purple is a pretty color too. All right. Cannot wait to see how this come out. All right, almost done. That's why I like to go ahead and just glue all these at one time so I don't have to keep stopping. Just go on and glue them down now. We're literally almost done. It's easy, just a little time consuming. That's all. And the good thing about hot glue gun is it doesn't take long at all for the glue to dry. Well, when you're using a hot glue gun, it don't take long for the glue to dry. And I don't use no cheap glue sticks. I use Gorilla Glue for my glue sticks. I do not need my customer telling me their stuff falling apart, came loose. It's quality stuff over here. Two more pieces to go. Whew. And you're literally just folding it in half. You're gluing one side and folding it in half. All right. Got that part out the way. So we can push all these little pieces to the side. If they get stuck to your cutting mat, that's fine. You just pull them. They'll come right up. All right. Look how cute that is. And I'm not even done with it yet. I know. But anyway, so. You know these big pieces that we cut? That's what we about to use first. So I cut 4 pieces in that gold. I cut 4 pieces in the purple. So I'm going to lay the 4 pieces out first. You do one on the outer, another one on the other side. I am just getting too heavy-handed with this glue. And make sure they're even. Okay. And then you're going to do 2 at the top on the opposite side. One here, push it down, and one on the other side. Okay, It looks crazy right now, but it's okay. It's going to turn out beautiful in a minute. All right, so now we're going to glue down these 5 pieces that we cut. All right. You just start placing it down. It's pretty cold today. That's why I'm wearing this jacket. I didn't want to put that heater on because it gets hot in my house. So I was like, I'll just keep my jacket on. All right. So this is what we have thus far. It's coming along, right? Got a little piece back here. All right. All right. So I forgot all about the green ribbon, y'all. Literally. So let me cut 4 pieces of this green glitter ribbon real quick. 4 pieces and 4 inches. I really forgot all about the green. What is wrong with me? It's okay. We make mistakes. I'm glad I caught it before it got too late. See, I'm able to fix this. This is something that's fixable. So it's okay. All right. Go ahead and glue these down real quick. I really forgot all about green. How you gonna have green at the bottom and green out at the top? How'd that go? That don't go. Good thing it don't take long. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these green strip pieces and put them on top of the purple. And everything is cut 4 inches. All you have to do is place it where you want to place. It doesn't make sense to try to keep up with all these measurements on all these ribbons, when at the end of the day, you can place them anywhere you want. So that's why I say I just do all my ribbons the same size. We're just going to smush that down. Because I don't think purple on top of purple would have looked right. It wouldn't look right. Okay. So now you got that green on top of the purple. And it looks like it's layered. And they're all the same sizes, literally. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take my 5 gold ribbons and place them on top of the white ribbons. Make sure you press it down so it won't go nowhere. That's what we have so far. glue got on this ribbon. All right, so now with the purple, we're gonna just go around. And like I say, I'd rather cut not enough than to cut too much. So of course, I'm gonna have to cut more purple because I'm going all the round to fill in those gaps. But first, I'm gonna lay these out to see how many I need. Placing it on the wrong spot. Okay. Got some glue on my fingers. I tell you what, when you get glue on your fingers, you feel it. Not like pain-wise, but you can tell there's something on your fingers and it start bothering you. So I have to flick that off. Okay. One, two, three, four. So I need 4 more. So I end up doing a total of 8 small purple. So cut them in 4 inches long and you need 4 pieces. 1, 2. See, I'd rather fill in and see what I need some more of. Because like I say, depending on how you place your ribbon, each ribbon I make is different. Some require more, some don't require that much at all. It just depends on the style that you make it. I don't make all my pins the same. I do switch it up. Because I don't like when everything just looks the same, you know? Switch it up. By the way, make sure you guys do check out my Instagram, Fab Things by Joy. I'm on YouTube, Joy Doll, JOYYDOLL. Make sure you check me out. Check me out. Check me out. TikTok, Joy Doll. I love TikTok. I can be on TikTok all day. Like before TikTok and all that, it was YouTube all day, every day. Baby, I was so addicted to YouTube. I should have been started making YouTube videos. I probably would have been rich by now. But I love YouTube as well. That's a great way to build your platform. Instagram is good too, but I don't know. I think TikTok and YouTube definitely help put you on. Because I know on TikTok, I post a lot on my TikTok. I don't post as much on my Instagram and Facebook because I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, she's so annoying. They probably like that now, but I don't care. But on TikTok, you can post all day. But I don't want to become that annoying type of person where people just be like, oh my God, like I do not want to keep seeing her face on my timeline. But yeah, definitely check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Okay. This is what we have thus far. This is what it looks like so far. So now I'm going to take my gold bling that I've decided to add to my customer's pin. You can either do 2 pieces or 1 piece. So I'm going to just take a whole new string, measure it, cut about right there. Because I'm going to save that other piece for something else. I'm going to do 2 pieces on both sides. So I'll have a single piece left over. Save that for something else. Y'all better not sleep on Dollar Tree, baby. Dollar Tree gets the job done too. Because let me tell you, craft supplies is expensive. Some stuff I'm cheap with, but a lot of stuff I'm not cheap with. See, stuff like this I'm cheap with because people not going to wear this pen that much. You know what I'm saying? This is a 1-2 day type of thing. This is not no, I'm wearing this every day. Like my t-shirts, I am all about quality on my shirts. I don't use nothing cheap on my shirts. But like, this is just, you know, crafting. This is just to make somebody look good for a couple hours, a day or two or whatever. So you don't really have to spend $10 just on one pack of ribbon. You can get ribbon for like $1, $2, $3. It's still gonna get the job done. So when it comes to ribbon, don't stress about trying to buy the highest quality. The only time I would say invest in high quality ribbon is if you're making a wreath. That's where I get my good quality ribbon from Customcrafts. But normally, most of that ribbon is for my wreaths. Now these 2 gold ribbons did come from Customcrafts because I use a lot of gold glitter ribbon. And I couldn't really find much in Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. They cannot keep gold glitter. So I bought a big pack so that way I won't run out so fast. So, but normally I'll get my wreath ribbon from Customcrafts. All right, so we're going to just place it wherever you want it to go. And it's just going to dangle. I'm not going to glue it all the way down. I'm going to let it dangle with the ribbons. And yes, I just burned my finger, but that's okay. Because like I say, I'm used to it. I don't know how many of you guys who's watching me have craft rooms, but let me tell you, honey, I can clean this craft room every day. It's going to get right back junky and dirty. Like, being a crafter is not easy, y'all. Like, I literally had to get my own room just for my craft business because it was taking over my house. And I was like, I don't want this stuff all over my house like that. But you end up finding glitter all over the floors and stuff, but that's okay. A little glitter won't hurt. So, boom. Added them little bling pieces and boom. Look at that. So, before we finish the center part, I'm going to go ahead and cut this ribbon on the ends. I like to cut at an angle. So I cut it with a slant. And I use my small scissors always. I do not use big scissors. I use my small scissors because it gives it that nice sharp cut. You feel me? Now with my glitter ribbon, I do not burn the ends. I only burn the solid color ribbons. Just to let you know. I'm not going to cut that middle part just yet. Let me see. I just love that angled look. It just does something to me. I just love it. It just spices up the pen. Like I say, it's all about details. The details is what matters. Customers look for that. They look to see, like, the details of your work. Okay, that's pretty. See, with that slant look, clean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the center a little bit. I'm not gonna cut too much off in the center, just a little bit. Just make sure it's a nice straight cut. I keep the middle with the name, I keep it straight. You don't need to slant that one. You want to keep that straight. Now before I burn my ends on my ribbon, I'm gonna finish up the center part. And then I'm going to glue her name down. Most times, I'm going to be honest, I don't glue the name down. Because most times, like this sticker paper is some good stuff. But I'm going to glue it down for the purpose of this video. Just so you guys can see how good this shit works. This is some bomb ass glue. Okay. Alright. So, for my center, I just take this. Whatever cardstock I'm using for the middle. Which I should have did green. But I did her Asian green. But that's all right, because it's Mardi Gras. I'm going to take this little circle, take my pen, and trace it. I'm telling y'all, you got to just use the stuff you have to make it work. I'm just going to trace this all around. Okay. I'm going to use my big scissors to cut this circle. And like I say, when I'm cutting my circles, I tend to go a little bit overboard. But because we're doing the center part for the pen, you can actually cut the size of the circle. Because you don't want your circle to be too big for the center and it looks big and bulky. We don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this circle out. Boom. You always want to trace the opposite side that you're not using. So since we're using this part, do not trace on this part because this is the part you're going to use. So my circle is actually too big. So I'm going to have to cut a little bit off. Just try to make it clean as possible. Perfect. So I just got to glue the center. Zigzag that thing. You don't have to do a lot of glue, but just make sure you get all around so this sucker won't move. Okay? Okay. Make sure your ribbons are flat and neat. Okay. So we're almost done. She said Mardi Gras, so I think she's going to love it. All right, so now we can work on the placement of the name. We can start at the bottom. This is some good glue, y'all, I'm telling you. Okay. Then we're just going to dabble just a little bit, just a dab. Just a little dab. We're going to do the corner. I'm going to sprinkle that on there, dab it. You can, like, when you dab it, you can take the glue that's on there already and just spread it around. Push that down. We're going to do another final push down once we place the letters. So, start with the center, dab, dab, dab. Like I say, just dab it. Because you don't need a lot of glue. You don't need a lot. Just dab that thing. Uh-oh. She has the perfect letters for her name because that just looks so pretty. We're almost done, y'all. Like literally almost done. And you want to make sure it's neat. Please make sure it's neat. I went a little crazy with this one, but that's all right. All right, and we got one more letter, and then we can glue her age down. Then we can glue the pen down to the back. Dab, dab, dab. All right. All right. Get this glue off of me. Now we can start pushing these letters down. Push, push, push. Push it hard. You want to make sure them suckers don't move. Don't go nowhere. Now, if you're in a rush, like let's say you got to hurry up and get this pen to your customers, you can use a blow dryer or a heat gun for a few seconds to make sure it hurry up and dry. But of course, if you're not in a rush, let it dry for 24 hours or whatever. All right, we got that on there. Like I said, I pre-cut her age already on my Cricut Explorer machine. Just using some regular simple old cardstock. She's turning 80. What a blessing. So you want to, you know, lay it out how you want it. Okay. And you can either use your hot glue gun or you can use the Elmer's glue. Right now, I'm going to just use the hot glue gun because I want to just, you know, speed up the process for the purpose of this video. All right. Dabble that on now. Dab, dab. Sometimes I got to stand up to look because sometimes my placement be off. I be like, what in the world? So I just got to make sure it's straight. I probably could have cut the letters a little smaller, but it's still cute. You ain't going to miss her age, baby. 80 and fabulous. Watch them fingers. Make sure you don't burn them. Push it down. You can push them letters down some more if you want. All right. And there you have it. Your birthday pen. So I'm going to flip it over. Pin it down. Well, glue it down with the pen. It don't matter which direction you place it. It doesn't matter. And the felt for the back of the pen, for the base, it don't have to be the exact color that you're using for your pen, but you want it to be in the same category. You want everything to at least coordinate. Because I don't always have these colors for my base for the back of my pen, but at least they can see that I'm trying to color coordinate. And besides, can't nobody see the back of the pen but you. So you have nothing to worry about. So I'm going to fire my ends, which is literally on the white one. You just pass it through a little bit, you know, ain't gotta be nothing perfect. And voila, this is your birthday pen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for tuning in. I would definitely start doing more DIYs to show you guys how you can make your own very birthday pen at home, save you some money. But if not, I'll let you girl. I can make one for you too. Y'all be blessed. Thank you.